All right, what's going on, everybody? I hope y'all are doing well. Last week is when the whole Mango situation happened, and I do apologize for not giving you an update till now, but I was kind of waiting to see if Ludwig would do an official apology. Well, here's his official apology of him not taking responsibility.
There are going to be a lot more drama heads today, okay? I won't lie about it. It is what it is. But in this world, we can only control the things we can control, and I can't control my reputation. I can't control the way people feel about me.
Now, we know that you can control the reputation of yourself. You could have prevented your friend from drinking alcohol and almost could have potentially losing his life with having a 3.2 alcohol, or was it, excuse me, a 0.32 alcohol reading on a breathalyzer. But I mean, hey, that's on you, Ludwig. You're an event runner. You should know these things. But I'll let him continue.
Now, I did talk to Mang0, actually. I talked to Mang0. He reached out. We talked a bit. And I have some thoughts and opinions that I thought about speaking. But he asked of me to not speak on it. And I think that's a fair request. He said, I want to take it on the chin. I think the drama is dying out. He's spending time with his kid. He started day one of not drinking yesterday, which is dope. And like, I think genuinely there's a perception of Mang0 that people have in their mind, but they don't actually care about him. I don't think they'll be in his stream when he's back to streaming. And
now, see, I would probably disagree with that because I think there are people that genuinely care. And if you were his friend and you genuinely cared about him, and knowing he was an alcoholic, you would not have brought him to your event to almost get alcohol poisoning. And that just shows how irresponsible you have been with this event and this whole situation. But we'll let him continue.
A month or whenever it is. And like, he was messaging me. He was like, Tectone followed me. Who the fuck is Tectone? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not a very genuine pursuit of the people who speak on Mang0's behalf. And I know that because I speak to Mang0. Because I am still friends with him. And I banned him from my events because I felt I had to. Because my girlfriend and my girlfriend's best friend, Maya, are in my room at 2 a.m. telling me that they felt really uncomfortable at my own event. So I think a lot of people want me to take accountability. I think I said my piece on it.
If you wanted to take accountability, you should have done it already. But, hey, if almost your friend getting alcohol poisoning wasn't enough, and almost a week of people pointing this out to you, that you need to take responsibility, you should have, because you're a content creator, you are a public figure, like politicians or any other sports figures. You know, you could have took this L, or whatever you want to call it, and say, you know what, I messed up. I should have not brought my friend here, but I don't think you care about your friend. You literally just had him live on your stream being the jester.
And I think if people don't fuck with me, that's totally chill. And if anyone in here don't fuck with me, I think that's totally chill. I actually don't mind that. I can't control that aspect. I don't need to be liked by people, but it is what it is. I don't understand necessarily why Twitch banned Mang0 and not me. I don't even know if I necessarily agree with it. I think it'd be fine if Twitch banned me, but I'm not.
He's smart. I applaud him for saying that, because they should have taken down his stream, considering the behavior Mang0 was presenting himself after consuming so much alcohol with like the random dry humping and several other things. In one clip I'll show you.
Not Twitch. I'm not going to personally ban myself. I don't think it's my responsibility. I think my responsibility is to just like fucking keep trudging through life because the world keeps spinning and it doesn't stop.
Now, you can keep saying it is what it is all you want. You don't care about people like you or not. Your job as a content creator is to maintain somewhat relevancy of popularity. So to a degree, you do care. I remember at one point he had quite the nice channel doing like news and all that, Mogul Mail, but I think it was, and people in the comments can correct me if I'm wrong, it was Mogul Mail. He did a reaction to Hassan, who's one of his close friends, but I believe most of those LA streamers are just a band of cutthroat fools that will drop one another at the drop of a hat. So that's just my opinion. But after that, that one thing, he quit doing news or any like coverage of anything, which, I mean, that's on him. That's fine. But it's his responsibility as an event organizer to understand that if something were to have happened to Mang0 or anybody else, the responsibility would have fell on Mang0, but also the event organizer himself, Ludwig. I've done, and the reason I say this is because I've done concerts, conventions, fighting game tournaments. There are safety protocols you have to put in place and everything. And even though the burial cart was only like an event of 24 people, the fact that he allowed his friend to get so just blackout drunk to the point he's randomly humping people, grabbing people, touching people inappropriately, it would have fell on him. And if Mang0 would have died or something, and I know this is very extreme, but considering that he had when they were doing a breathalyzer at one point, one clip will show, he had a 0.32. And now I'm going to point this out. In most states, the legal blood limit is only like 0.08. You can't just bring your friend you know that is an alcoholic that has gotten in trouble for being an alcoholic numerous of times, being kicked out from clubs and on his own stream too. But that's his problem. I don't know. I truly, if now I don't know if he's paying for like Mang0's rehabilitation or anything like that. I hope he really is helping his friend. But if he wants to better his image, he does need to put out like some apology or something. Because, I mean, this was his mistake. To bring his friend to such an event, enabling him, and then using him as a metric tool to get more views and such on his channel. All right, now this is the clip you'll see where they get pretty excited.
Guys, Mang0 just blew a .25! Mang0 just blew a .32.
That is my go.
Hey, everybody! Mang0 just blew a .32!
To be clear, that is dangerous. That's not good.
This man's smart for pointing that out.
Let's up those numbers!
That's stupid. He shouldn't have said that.
Everybody, get your second race ready to go!
Wait, do it. Oh, sorry. I thought you were Mang0. I got confused.
Oh, fucking me.
See, that was the point that this lady thought she was grabbed by Mang0. But I mean, he's grabbing Ludwig right here, like manhandling him.
You just fucked me from behind. Get off me. Oh my god. He thrust so nicely. Guys, Mang0 just blew a .25!
Like, you should not be celebrating this. You should have stopped before this even happened, but he didn't. Thankfully, nothing terrible happened from this. Ludwig does need to take responsibility. He may say he's not accountable for anything, but he really is. And if something would happen to one of the other guests, or basically all of his friends, or something would have happened to Mang0, there would have been repercussions he would not be ready for. But that's all I got to say on that. You all have a blessed day.